Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right out here in the lab while I do what I do for you in the wee hours of the morning. Let's go. Right as in 25 moves live by storyteller, story with a message in a story for life. These are life lessons. You tune in and receiving them. I'm gonna just keep giving it to you. Let's go. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking is way of life, which is way of life, through mental and spiritual discipline daily in life, will help and guide you to attain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission. I'm on it. Your job is to receive it and use it like you're doing. We got a good thing going. Let's rock. Know thyself. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. Teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Stay tuned. I got you. A person who knows not and believes that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep. I can awaken them with knowledge of self. I'm a spiritual alarm clock. I wake you up with knowledge. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinking, know thyself. And to Maya, be true. It's all about the balance in your life. And speaking of life, right thinkers, let's talk about right thinking philosophy will teach you the I am principle. It's called esoteric messaging. My boy called it the I am principle. So I'm gonna piggyback off of that. I think it's a good concept. So I'm gonna break it down for you. Here we go. Let's go. We all are part of the great I am. That's his calling card. According to the Christian, the Bible, I am that I am. Okay, I'm riding with that. I got a problem with that. Use it to teach the lesson. So I'm rolling with it. Let's go. The great I am is that I am, aka God. Okay, we understand that. When you do the right thing for the right reasons, that's serving the great I am. I call it doing the right thing for the right reasons, spiritual discipline. You're holding yourself accountable to the great I am. Again, the higher self, God, whatever you want to call it. But it's based on the mental concept and the spiritual understanding that once they go together, you are whole, you're complete. You can sense, you can think, you can feel, you can comprehend, you can discern. You got all these qualities that's working for you, but that comes through knowledge, okay? In order for you to do that, you have to obtain the knowledge. As a right thinker, I am is who we serve. By what? Living Maya, aka again, right thinking philosophy. Maya is the balance in life. You have choices to make, and every decision you make, there's your choice to do or not do. Do the right thing for the right reasons, serving your higher self. You doing what you want to do for when you want, that's serving yourself. Self-serving, aka ego, that's set. He's been around a long time. He ain't going nowhere. You have to deal with him. Y'all call him the devil, whatever. It's all the same thing, okay? But when you go against the I am principle, you're serving yourself, aka the devil. Simple as that. The devil is just anything that opposes God. Right thinking philosophy's goal is to get you to know you. And I am are the same. AKA, that's knowing thyself. Knowing who you are, knowing you and the great I am are one. However you want to do it, the Father and I are one. Whatever scenario you want to drive or to comprehend to get you to understand that concept, I have no problem with it. I got mine, I'll give it to you. You got something else, that's fine. It's all about serving your higher self. Don't make a difference what you call it. Right thinking philosophy teaches you to what? Become an enlightened spiritually. With what? Spiritual knowledge, knowing God and the essence of who you are. That's the lessons in life that you're supposed to learn as a human being while we're here in the physical body. That's not a lesson. Let me get back to this one. Watch this. Now, becoming God conscious. That's the goal of right thinking philosophy followers. You want to know God for yourself. You don't want to have belief in this God that's up in the sky somewhere. No! Self. Self. The essence of self is the higher. That's what we aspire to take care of, be, to know. Here you go. I am that I am. When you're God conscious, that's your mindset. Why? Because He's part of you. You're part of Him. Once you realize that, then you become the I am. Why? You're part of the higher spirit. And you know that now. Studying and learning and acquiring your God and Goddess aspects is life-changing knowledge. Why? Because it will give you a clear understanding of how and what you should be doing for yourself, and you can take the responsibility and do just that. I call it right living daily. You put the right philosophy in effect and you live it. That's right living. I am God conscious. Excuse me. I am God consciousness is what? Having knowledge of who? Self. And doing what? Living it. Having spiritual truths, yeah. Knowing them, yeah. But if you ain't living them, it's like prayer not works. Anything that you do philosophically or mentally or spiritually, you have to manifest it. You have to make it happen. Put it to use. If I got all this knowledge, all these books, and do nothing with it, what's the sense of having it? I'm rich in knowledge. I don't mind spending the knowledge. No, I ain't spending it. I'm giving it away. There you go. That's my concept. Okay, here you go. Where you at? The way to master your I am principle is to do what? Practice right thinking philosophy daily until what? Until it becomes habit, until it becomes routine, until it becomes muscle memory. Well, this is what you do. That's how you make it a way of life. That's how you manifest your God consciousness by what? Living, doing, and being right. That's all. The way, okay, you go, wait. When you live, watch this, by your spiritual disciplines, that's being God conscious. That's also being a right thinker and living right. Why? You got a philosophical concept that you learn. You got principles and rules that govern you. When you follow them, that's the right thing to do, aka right living. We live, well, excuse me, right thinkers live by the I am principle. It's the hidden message about God. Shita Netta teaches you, Thurgy teaches you God science. All these concepts is to get you philosophically to understand how to live right, do right, and be right, and what's the results of that. Let's go. I alone is the egoistic state of mind, ignorant to self or ignorant to knowing who I am is. So you have no right thinking philosophical concepts. Why? You're ignorant to all that. That's what right thinking philosophy gives you, knowledge of all of that. You have it or you don't. And if you have it and don't use it, you still might as well don't. That's the point. I do what I do. It's my I am principle. I do what I do for you. I practice that daily. That's why I'm sitting here and I do what I do for you. Hoping you're taking it, using it the way it's intended. That's all I got for you. Information and knowledge that you can use to manifest for yourself. That's it. I am a sage, aka a master teacher of what? Right thinking philosophy, which lives by the I am principle. I'm governed by the higher self, and that's the principle that I live by. I aspire to be my best self, which is to be God-like in the flesh. Sound familiar? Christ-like, if you don't understand. Right thinking philosophy is I am centered. Watch this. Knowing your higher self is right thinking philosophy. That's what I teach you to know your higher self. I say yourself because your true self is your higher self. Knowing your name and knowing who you are is not your higher self. Another lesson. I am conscious of my higher self when? At all times. That's called being God conscious or being prayed up. If you're conscious of God by prayer, by meditation, by hook or crook, don't make a difference. But if you implement it and use it, others will see it and knows it. It's showing that little light, shine it. knowledge of self, that's that little light, okay? And the more knowledge you get, the brighter that light gets. I'm so bright right now, you need shades to look at me. When you know yourself, watch this. When you know yourself, you know I am who I am. Trying to get excited, but yeah, I'm busting these themes right now because it seems to be so simple to me. I don't understand that, but here we go. The phrase, knowing thyself, is knowing I am. That's the goal of my right thinking philosophy, to get you to know just that. When you say I am, you're speaking for you and your higher self. When you say I, you're speaking for yourself, aka lower self, set, devil, evil, however you want to call it. Anything in opposition to good has got to be bad. Simple as that. When I found God, aka got to touch my higher self, I found myself also. Again, higher self, God, same person. When you find out that you're divine spiritually, you have become enlightened. Why? Because you need to know you are of divine. You are of God. Knowing thyself with spiritual knowledge, aka knowledge of God, and living by those principles that you understand. 42 confessions in Mayat. Christians got the 10 commandments. The Muslims got the surahs. Whatever it is that philosophically drives you, if you live it, it will work. That I guarantee. You ain't got to be anything but other than honest with yourself. The laws are there for you to follow. If you do that, you get back what you put out. It don't change. Man don't control nature's law. The I am principle can be mastered with what? Right thinking philosophy. Practice daily until you become the master of yourself, aka your destiny and your domain, which is you. Control over you is having mastery of self. If you're not in control of your thoughts, your actions, and what you're going on, you're not master. Master means you got it all covered. Wrap this up. I appreciate you tuning in. Here we go. I am is who, right? Thinking philosophy will introduce you to for yourself. That's God. I'm going to take you to God. Watch this. God, the great, is I am. I know myself, so yes, I know I am. Let me show you who you are with knowledge and understanding that you can manifest for yourself, and you will realize, yeah, I am. Hello. Ding, 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 ding. Winner. I give you daily, not every now and then, daily life lessons. Why? To help you get to know who you are, to show you what you know who you are look like. Hello. Alright. If you don't know yourself, then you don't know I am also. If you're confused about who you are, you don't know God. If you know yourself, you know God. If you know God, you know yourself. So there's a connection there that the I am works any way you look at it. Why? It's including you and God together. That's why. Let me wrap this up. I appreciate you tuning in again. When you live right thinking philosophy daily, you will get to meet your higher self. Why? Because the things you're going to do will make that happen. It's like going down to the crossroads and meeting the devil. When you want to meet the bad guy, you know where to go. You want to do the right thing? Just live it. And he'll come to you. You ain't got to go to the crossroads. You ain't got to go to the... No, you can just live it, and he'll come and make his presence known to you. Speaking from experience. Again, sorry about that. I'm about to go. If you want to know, I am, aka yourself, become a right thinker. I can help you. I'll be back. Stay tuned.